Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have not been filming for a while, as you can tell by the title of this video. I am expecting my first baby. So I am about 5 months pregnant now, and 21 and a half weeks. I'm just so excited. Still doesn't really feel real to me. Not a lot of people know, but my husband and I were trying to fall pregnant for a while, or what felt like forever, and it finally happened. I literally cannot believe it. So yeah, I just wanted to basically catch up and just let you know how I found out I was pregnant. And I do have a clip of us telling our, well, not our family, but the only people we could get basically on camera was telling my cousin and my auntie. And that's because we couldn't wait to tell everybody else, so we just told them without the camera, and I didn't even think to pick it up, to be quite honest. But yeah, and then I will, at the end, will tell you what we're having and show you some clips from my gender reveal party as well. If you follow me on Instagram or you've got me on Facebook, you're going to know what we're having, but for the people that don't know, I'm not going to say it. So like I said, we were struggling to conceive for a while. And we were actually going through IVF, well, just the checks to qualify for IVF. We qualified for IVF, and IVF booked for the 2nd of November. So that was good. We'd had a few appointments before that, but that was going to be like another big thing to it. It was September the 15th was when I found out I was having a baby. I'd missed my whole period, but for me, because my periods were so irregular and the doctors thought that was the reason why I wasn't actually getting pregnant, I'd missed, the month before, I'd missed 5 days of my period, and then I actually came on my period. So this time when I'd missed 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, I didn't really think nothing of it, and that's just because that was just the norm for me. But when it comes to the 7th day, and I mean, for people that have been trying for as long as what we have as well, you'll know how disappointing it is when you take a test and it's negative, or you know, you've got your hopes up, you just want to tell the person that you're trying with that you're pregnant and that you've done it finally. But no, that wasn't really the case through this. It was becoming very distressing, and you know, you get a bit stressed and people tell you to chill out, but it's hard to chill out trying for a baby when you want it to happen so bad. I feel like we've been ready to be parents even before we were married, and we've been married for way over a year now. I lost my train of thought. That was it. So when I missed my period, like I said, it wasn't anything out of the ordinary. So I thought, oh, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just go and get 2 tests. And then I will take one when I got home from work and one in the morning. That's exactly what I did. I finished work. It was a Friday at 6 o'clock. I went straight to Boots, got 2 tests. I got a Boots Own $3.99, and then I got a Clear Blue. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go home. I'll take one of the tests. I know they always say take it in the morning. I don't know why they actually say that, but they say take it in the morning. But I didn't. I couldn't wait. And for some reason, I felt different than before. All the other times I'd taken tests and they were negative, I felt different. And I don't know why. I had a bit of a cold. So I wasn't feeling that well anyway. And they normally do say that is one of the symptoms of pregnancy, but I'd had probably every symptom of pregnancy and that's why every time I thought I was pregnant. But yeah, so I had that, and then my boobs were hurting, my back was hurting. I don't know what it was about this time, and I came home. Will was in the conservatory downstairs listening to music. I basically ran in the house, didn't tell him what I was doing, ran upstairs. He couldn't hear me anyway, because when you're playing music in our conservatory and you've got the doors closed because they're double glazing doors, you can't hear anything. So he didn't even hear me come in the house. Obviously he locked the front door, but he didn't hear me come in the house. So I ran straight upstairs, and I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll take the $3.99 Boots Own test first, And if it did come up positive or negative, I'll just take the clear blue in the morning when they say you should. So that's exactly what I did. I took the Boots test, and on the packet it says lie flat after, and then check it after 3 minutes. So that's what I did. I peed on the stick, as you do. Then, like, as soon as I was pulling up like my trousers and everything, I could already see that it was 2 really strong pink lines. And I was just like, I feel like I zoned in on it for a minute. I knew what it meant, but then I was like I didn't register to me what was actually happening. And I just looked at it, I thought, oh my gosh. Yeah, I ran downstairs, was waving this stick in the air like a crazy woman. And this was literally the funniest thing, because like I said, you can't hear anything in the conservatory doors, and I couldn't get in the doors because I don't know why I couldn't get in the doors. I feel like I was just overly excited. And then Will was like kind of looking at me because I was going like this with this stick. And it's almost like he registered to say, oh, like you've took one, like, hi babe, like you've took a test. I was like, no, it's different. And then he come out of the conservatory and I'd just shown him the test, and I was like, I'm pregnant. And then that was it. And I think we spent that whole night going, is this real? Like, is this what you're supposed to do? Like, what do you do now? Like, so we just was like, oh, let's just go out for dinner. So we just went out for dinner, not to like celebrate. We just didn't know what else to do with ourselves on a Friday night, and we're just like, let's just go for dinner and talk and just have some us time. So yeah, that's exactly how we found out we were pregnant. But even still now, I'm like more than halfway along in my pregnancy, and I feel like it's almost like a pinch me moment. I feel like someone's going to wake me up in a minute and say, oh, that's what it feels like eventually when it happens to you, because we just tried for so long, and the stress around it. And I know it's supposed to be like a happy time and things, and it's a nice time, but I think there's only so many times you can say, oh, try again next month, we'll try again next month. And yeah, so can't believe I'm having a little baby. Super excited. But yeah, so we told our mums and dads the next day. We didn't even wait to check or anything like that, but I did take the clear blue test in the morning. But yeah, so I took that test, and then that test actually said that I was 5+ weeks. So I was actually nearly 6 weeks in my pregnancy without even knowing. And then it went downhill. I was reading up about pregnancy food and what to eat and what not to eat, because there's just so many things that you can't eat. Oh, I miss sushi so bad. I bet Yo Sushi are thinking, where the hell are they gone? Because that was our spot. That was mine and Will's spot. Love that place. I'll see you soon, Yo Sushi. Yeah, basically, for about a week, probably up until I was about 7 weeks pregnant, I was eating really good, all these like super pregnancy foods. Like, I felt really, really good. I had so much energy. And then I hit 7 weeks pregnant. So from 7 weeks pregnant to, I want to say, 16.5 to 17 weeks, I was sick 3 to 4 times a day. I had no energy. I was signed off from work for 3 weeks. So the first part I spent being okay, like the first little part, and then the first trimester to moving into the second trimester was absolutely horrendous and horrific. And there was days I would just cry and cry and cry because I wanted this so bad, and I was like, oh my god, I wanted to be pregnant so bad, and now I'm like, I don't want to be pregnant anymore. Like, this is awful. And I think it just stems from having gone through a lot of trauma in my life, and not being able to do certain things at certain times, and being a little bit helpless. It kind of put me back in that frame of mind, really having to rely on Will an awful lot. I've only just started cooking again. I wouldn't say well, I never really cook well to begin with, but I get by. But now I feel really, really good. I feel like I'm really excited to be having the gender that we're having as well, just because well, actually I don't want to give it away, and there is a massive reason as to why I'm happy to be having this certain gender, and maybe throughout the journey that I'm going to be now filming on a regular basis again. I had all these videos and things to want to film all of last year, and I just didn't get a chance to do it, but yeah, so that's my little story anyway. I hope I've not rambled on for too long. But yeah, so now I just want to, I'm going to insert when we told my Auntie Sharon and my cousin Siobhan. My granddad's so funny in it because he already knows, he already knew, sorry, that we were pregnant, and he just makes out of the video that he didn't know. But yeah, and then obviously I will pop my gender reveal at the end of the video. So I really hope this isn't too long, and like I said, I haven't rambled on for too long, but yeah, I really want to get back into a routine of filming and just putting out the things that I'm really happy about and proud of. I can't wait. So yeah, but I will thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
House of Green.
House of Green.
South of the wall.
So we're just filming because we're going to tell Aunt Sharon and Siobhan that we're having a baby, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. Say hello, Grace. This is Lady Green.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
What's it for?
Just to vlog. I'm just vlogging.
Oh, not on the loud. Edit that bit out.
Alright then.
You look fine, Lady Green. There's Lord Green.
Hi, Lord.
Hello, my darling.
Hello.
Let's drive up from Southampton.
Sarah.
What you got?
What you got?
Another one. Where's Tommy? Is he here?
I'm thinking of that. Oh.
You can do a spell on her. We're doing a spell. Chuck a wand.
I didn't even notice that's what you were doing.
You alright, Grandad?
Yes, my dear. Come on, let's sort of fight, boy.
I'll say
I'm going to say no more.
I'm warm now. I'm not surprised.
I'm pregnant.
What?
Yeah.
Sean, are you? No. Oh, you what? Oh my God! Oh, you! Oh my God! Oh, Will! Oh my God! When did you do?
Well, I'm 8.5 weeks.
Oh my word!
I know, I'm so excited.
You are! Oh my word!
What's wrong? Something wrong?
Grandad already knows.
You know how you
What?
what? You know what?
No, I don't. What?
I'm gonna be an auntie.
What's wrong? What's wrong?
He's terrible.
What?
You're really bad. Go and sword fight Grandad. Go and sword fight Grandad. Let him outside. Sword that.
I've been sick all week.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so we have just been for our scan at Tummy to Mummy, and it was all very dramatic. The baby wouldn't move, so it was really hard for her to see what the gender of the baby was. But I was there for about half an hour. Then she said, you know, go and have a look around, and get some fizzy pop, eat some sweets, and hopefully the baby would have moved into a position where she could see what the sex is. But I've got a very stubborn child apparently, and it did not move. But she was able to see what it was, and she did get a second opinion from another midwife that was there, and she knows exactly what it is, and I'm so excited. I can't really, it's really weird because we've been to obviously know what the sex of the baby is, but we actually don't know still what it is. But it's in this envelope. The answer is in there. It's so funny, like it's in here and I can't look at it. So we're going to find out obviously with our family on Sunday, and we're just so excited. I can't believe it's like 16 weeks down the line, and yeah, I'm just super excited. But yeah, so we've got like a big balloon. Let me show you what it looks like. It looks like this. So I'm going to be giving that to my little sister Jess, who she's going to be the only person that knows. She's going to know today, like she'll know in the next like half an hour, because I'm going to drive to her house now and give her everything. But she's going to be the only person that knows what I'm having, and I'm going to wait till 4 more days until we find out. I can't believe we're actually doing this. Like, it's just so funny, because I was so tempted when I was lying down. I was like, should we just find out and then just tell everybody on Sunday? But it's going to be really nice, because me and Will and I can't speak, don't know what it is, and it's going to be so nice finding out with just like everybody. I think, you know, a lot of people don't want to find out because it's like this big surprise, which obviously I understand, but it's just such a nice way to find out, you know, with all of your family. And oh, it's so nice. It's going to be lovely, and we're going to have food and all of our friends round, and yeah, I'm just so excited. Oh, I could burst. I'm like just so happy. But yeah, but I will see you guys on Sunday. There you go, it's going.
What do you think it's going to be?
I don't know, I'm probably 50-50 at this point. I think at the beginning of the week I honestly thought I was having a boy. And now, for some reason, I feel like I'm having a girl, but I don't know.
Oh, I think it's a girl.
You think girl?
Yeah.
So Kia's vote is girl.
Okay,
I'm
one
halfway,
girl.
but you get.
Stacey, what do you think it's going to be?
A girl. I'm normally wrong, so who knows?
A girl.
What do you think?
Boy.
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 I'm definitely. What do you think the baby's going to be? What do you think the baby's going to be?
Frills.
He's going to be?
I think it's going to be a boy.
He's going to be. Will. What do you think the baby's going to be? What do you think?
Boy.
Boy.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Where you move, make me blind. You will always be